Hi guys, it's Natalie Zangon, also known as Mother Goose. I had my 1 cup of coffee and my sandwich, so I'm feeling good and more in tune and centered and energized. So, I wanted to do a video today that many times we live our life by blaming that my family did this to me, my culture did this to me, where I was born did that to me, and this one mistreated me, that one mistreated me. So, one thing I want us to focus on is why are we still wearing the backpack that brought so much distress for us? If we didn't see it working, if we were not comfortable with it, if we don't think it was the way to do it, then why don't we put that backpack down, take an empty backpack and put in it what works and do not continue carrying on what didn't work? So I know for me, as an Iranian Jewish practicing woman, there was a lot of a misconception that was taught to me and shared with me about what is the role of a woman. What is the role of a woman? And there was a lot of false promises as well that was done during my childhood and growing up. Promises such as you could do this when you get married. Wait till you have kids. Wait and travel with your husband. Wait, don't do this. Wait till later, which is a false belief and offer because you never know what this person's spouse will be like. You never know what the future holds. You never know what the future is going to be like. So we need to remember to raise our children without giving them false promises and false hopes because we don't know what the future holds. So and also helping our children to know that they're valuable, they're loved, they're important for being themselves. Not that they are good and they need to be good so they could get married and have kids and have children and have a husband. No, they need to know that they are good, they are loved, they're cared for, they're wonderful because of who they are and the beautifulness and the soul that God has put within them. That just that alone is magnificent, and God has given them talents of their own that nobody else in the world has. So by being able to put down the backpack of our past and making a choice of the backpack we are going to carry and what we put in it, that's how the chain of change is going to happen. If you were brought up in a culture where women were not really respected and cared for and had much opinions of their own, well, then you need to sit down and have a good mentor and figure things out and find out what works for you. I believe raising girls, it's so important that every girl knows that they have these amazing talents that was given to them the day they were born, the day that God decided this they should be conceived. God put within them certain talents that only they have to make this world a better place. This is beyond their ability and gift that God will choose to give them to be a mother, a wife, or whatever it is. These are their unique talents that's within them. It's part of their character and who they are. And those needs to be cherished and appreciated too. Some is speaking, some is academic, some are artistic, some are performing, some are more into the physician world. Whatever it is, we all have our own talents, and as a woman we need to understand that God has a special mission for us, and we are not robots. Let me repeat, as a woman you are not a robot. You also need to be fed, you also need to be hydrated, you need to get exercises, you need to have hobbies, you need to have activities, you need to have stimulation for yourselves. You need to find some ways to keep yourself entertained and stimulated besides the role of being a mother and a wife. You need to have things that will stimulate you for who you are. And only then you'll be able to see a shift and not feel as lonely, frustrated, agitated, mad, angry, sad, resentful. The list can go on, if you know what I mean. So, the more you learn to fill up your bucket of self sufficient ways of feeling good about yourself from inside of you and tapping into that godly light within you, the less you come across as clingy and smothering and hanging on to your spouse and your children. It's about time for you to check your backpack, see what you have in it. If it's working for you and making you happy, take it on. If it's not, remove it and start putting things in you backpack that makes you feel happy, content, valuable, loved, and cared for being you. Thank you so much for watching. This is Natalie Zangon, and I have other videos on YouTube that you could follow on Natalie Zangon and on Instagram. And you can email me at nataliezangon@gmail.com. Thank you.